Okay, I am back at the workstation, getting ready to retouch up the little vent thingies here that you see that I've already painted graphite black. And I was ready to, I had the graphite black ready to pull and begin to mixing it up. And then I kind of came to the realization that, do I really, really want to paint it graphite black? I mean, okay, when I was reviewing it, I said, you know what, when I was looking at the colors based on promotional photographs and how it looks with it open and closed, I said, okay, there is a difference between this and the black. But it doesn't have to be that way. It really doesn't. I really don't want it that anymore, now that I'm looking at it. Now that I have it all back onto these parts now. I wanted to paint it now something a little different, which also allowed me to review the funnel black parts that I've repainted. And remember when I showed you that little detail part that is unique to it? I said to myself, let me look at, on the manual, let me look at this as some sort of sticker that needs to go on it. And sure enough, other than a couple of stickers here and there, some of the inner workings on the funnels, on the black parts of the funnels, are completely different, are the same. Nothing that will distinguish it, nothing that gives it that extra look to it. So, apart from these, I've also masked off all the black parts that you see here. This is the short one. Here is the long one. And I'm going to be painting that a different color. Not to mention these as well. Now, what color should I paint it? I've been finagling with color ideas and what to use, and right now gunmetal from Extreme Metals is a good color. That's one. I could probably, maybe, and I thought I had it in my, oh, it's right in front of my face. This one. I could probably go back to burnt iron, because burnt iron was the one that I put on the brown parts, but it didn't look right. But it's good as an alternative metallic color. So I'm thinking using the burnt iron on these guys, and then using gunmetal on the detail here. Or no, maybe I should use the burnt iron here and then the gunmetal on the flippies. I think that would be a good idea. Let me clean up my airbrush and we'll do some test runs. Give me a few moments. Alright, we're going to try this, see how it is. Now checking all the masking here. Let's spray and pray. This is good. This is a very good paint. This is the type of paint that you would put on engine blocks. See? That's fine. We have the smaller one. Ah. Hold on. well suited here. Seated, that is. That middle part, I was actually going to leave it alone and then paint the whole thing the same color and then mask off again so I could paint the inside. But then I said, alright, let me just do it this way. There we go. And then we want the little one. There's a lot of these. And I think I just recently noticed I made a mistake. Oh no! So there's a curvature here that is bent inwards, and I forgot to put the masking on that. As a matter of fact, let me look at the one that I just actually did before this, see how it looks. Yeah, that is not good. That is bad. Okay, I got two fixer-uppers here. However, give me a minute here. So I put the little parts there that are supposed to cover the corner. Hold on, let me see if it's right. There we go. Very, very minute detail there. Alright, that's good. That is good. I got it all here on top so I can cover this up. I already have like a lot of the masking tapes to the side, which I'm going to do each one separately to show that I'm going to make sure it's done right. Okay, let me finish the rest. Let me do the big ones because those are the ones that's going to take, should be easy to do and get them out of the way. And then I will finish up the little ones and then we're going to get to the other little ones in a minute. So give me a second while I take care of them. Next up is going to be the Extreme Metal Gunmetal, aka Core 83. I've used this a lot in the past. I don't use it that often for a specific reason. I'll explain that in a minute right now. First of all, this paint does not need to be thin. It's smooth right out of the bottle, no thinning whatsoever. So it's great for painting very quick, small parts, specifically something like this. That looks good. The reason why I don't use it that much, this has an unusual reaction to masking tape. You use masking tape on it, and you peel it off, it leaves the residue of the tape on this paint. I used to use this a lot for inner frame because it is great. It's smooth, very, very smooth. But there is that catch. So I think this will be a perfect, complement to this, giving it that extra different detail look to it. Furthermore, I was actually thinking, I can see in the light, I was actually thinking when I'm going to detail it up, you know, give it a little bit of what do you call it? Panel lining, you could say. This little notch here, I was going to paint it silver, but I didn't have anything like a silver wash that will work for that. I do have an enamel paint by Testers that may work for me, but considering the contrast, I'm going to probably use a standard black enamel. Give it that different tone look to it. Alright. With this all done, let me go back to the table and begin assembling the funnels. And now, the final part of the build, the funnels. The last part of this perfect grade Unleashed new Gundam. And I want to count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, I'll explain that in a minute, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47 pieces. Not including the metallic plating that is detailed on the parts of the funnels, as you can see here. And on that as well. We're going to review that in a second. Multiply that by 6. Okay. Let us begin. And no, I'm not missing anything. I had to double, triple, and quadruple check again. But first, we're going to take these two guys apart. Now this is going to be the tightest part of the build, and it has a face like this. If you do that, for this part, this one. And by the way, there's going to be a lot of stressing of closing these parts together. This one's not that bad, but push it in all the way. Alright, so that part is done. And we take this off like that. And to understand this, you want to make sure that it's in this format, like that. Push it in, then close it up. Pop this out. Push that in. And close it up like that. There we go. Now, I've already put the stickers on these, so this is done. Pop this out. Bring it down like that here. Then we take this part. It in all the way. And be careful, of course. Good. And we put this one right on top of that, like so. And then this goes right here. Like so. Now, we're going to put this down for a minute. Oh, that's right. We need this. That's cool. Now we're going to take these two parts. I've already put a sticker here, but I'm going to take this off. Now, these parts here, this is the one that's going to go in inside here. But you gotta stick these guys inside and then turn it, make sure it goes all the way in. That's one. That's two. And that's 3. And by the way, these were numbered 1 to 10. Multiply that by 2 or 10. I don't know what the hell it was. And I thought maybe it was some sort of orientation type thing. And I was looking at the manual. I didn't see anything that required it. That, you know, which one fell into what. So they were all identical. Now, put this in here. Make sure it goes all the way in. And goes that in. And then this goes here. I can't get in there. Good. Now this is where it gets a little tricky with this part. It took me a while to figure this out. But make sure you put this in here, like that. And then it has to be like this. And then, wait, you're tempted to close it, but no, you don't. You take this, flip it around, put it in, and remember it has to be like this. Now take this and put this in and close it up all the way. You may have to put it on the table to push it down if you have to. There is this little gap. Don't get fooled. It's okay. It's normal. There we go. This part is done. Now we flip this here, and then flip that there to look like this. Okay. Now we just take this part here, put it there, get that out of the way. We take this part here, put this in, and then close it up like that. Now, by the way, the manual says, oh yeah, look, the detail on that came out good. But the manual says to put these on first and then put this on. I do it the other way around. I'll put it right here. Be a lot easier to hold it in. And then flex it a bit to make sure it opens and closes properly. It takes a minute to do this. There we go. Now, take this, put this around here. That covers up the yellow right there. Now, take this, put this here, take this, put this here, again, detail, came out very nice. Close it up. And you can test this out by going back and forth and you'll see the clear green. Doesn't show that well, but it's okay. Flip it around. Now this one's unique. Take the one that's separate. One goes here, and then you slide it this way. The other one goes here. Slide it the other way, so they look like this. And then close it up like that, followed by this part. Oh, hold on. There we go. Now, with that done, we go on this side now. Take this. There's, oh, yep, there's this little part here. Didn't see it. Goes there, like that. Put this here. This one locks this part into place. Just gotta find the hole. Close it in. Then you put this one through here. This one you do definitely need to put a lot of pressure in this so it closes into place. The yellow part goes here, like that. These parts go here. And this one goes here. Good. Turn it around. Oh, we need this. So this one goes here. This one goes here. Done. Good. Lock and load. For this one, you don't have the separation. This is all one part. You put that here. And then you put this here. And there it is. The funnel is done. And of course, its unique gimmick. Turn it like that. Open these up. Pop these out. And flip this out like that. And if you have the Action Base 8 stand, I believe it's this one, right? No, it's the other one. It's right under here. Yeah, this one. The hole is open. This is actually not only the connection for the backpack, but the Action Base 8 stand has a connector that goes in there, and you could use it to, you know, simulate an attack. Eventually, we're probably going to be seeing effect parts for the, you know, it firing the beam effects. Maybe. I don't know. And then, of course, this part here, you pop out to flip the little connectors there to connect the funnels. So we have 1, 2, and you know, doesn't matter. 3, 4, 5, 6 funnels. Okay, I was a bit worried that this was not going to come out the way it's supposed to be. I had noticed a few minor painting details that need to be retouched again, but a majority of it is done, and I can take care of that later. But for now, I think it's high time I clean up my table, rearrange the camera, charge the battery, and do final assembly. Final assembly.